want to welcome you to this afternoon's review of the 2012 guidelines for using supplemental aids on state assessments. My name is Louis Hemphill, and I'm instructional specialist for secondary curriculum, special education department, and my co-presenter will be Melissa Schramm, and she'll be coming on later on, and she is our elementary instructional specialist for programs C&I and special ed. Most of you, and I heard somebody made a comment, I've seen this presentation I don't know how many times. And a lot of you have seen a lot of the stuff we're talking about. But we've gone through and we've put together some specific areas that really impact us from what we've seen on the campuses. And also there are some updated materials. In fact, one of the handouts that you received this afternoon we just got last night. You have 4 handouts. You have the agenda. You have handout packet number 1, which we will start with handout packet number 2. You have handout packet number 3, and they're identified right on the first cover page. And you also have the latest updates, which are titled Student Assessment Website Updates. And like I said, we just received this on the 28th. I got this at 3:35 p.m. So I just printed the websites. And you'll be able to go in there and get some of the latest updates. Some of them concern you, some of them don't. But when I looked at the test administration manuals are on there, and they've been holding those up, especially for the EOCs. And if any of you are doing the STAR alternate test administration, they have a pretty important topic in there. And the district and campus coordinators for some of you test coordinators. So they are available online. So we want to highlight some of the activities that we should have been doing for some time and must continue to do in the coming days. In the presentation and in your packet, and you've all seen this is similar to what's in the tax package and also in the STAR package. Tonight we're going to be talking about tax and STAR, accommodations and supplemental materials. So those of you in high school that will be giving the tax, there's some good information in here. And then the middle schools will be given the STAR. So a lot of this is going to be similar, but it's very important that we cover it again, even though you may think that I know everything there is to know about it. Every time I go into this site, I find out something else that I wasn't sure of, and it just raises more questions. So we're trying to get a lot of your questions answered and provide you with the information that's there. But you'll see on this slide 3 examples. We have the mnemonic devices, and you have the X means that it's not allowable. So that example shows that you cannot use what? Mnemonics that represent specific content words. The second one has a check, and it is allowable. And you'll see that in some of the examples that we're going to be showing you. And the third one also has specific content examples. Now, turn to your packet number 1, pages 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we want you to do this little pre-assessment activity. Basically, you have examples on those 4 pages of 25 supplemental aids. Notice that there's no check and there's no X on there. So I'm asking you to identify each one with a check if it's allowable to use on the assessment, or an X if it's not allowable. You can work with your partner next to you, but take a couple of minutes and go through that. Any questions?